Guys, Bitcoin has been going up really fast right now. And if this is the low, you want to get into altcoins now. So I'm going to show you which altcoins are sitting at a great buying level at my target box or near the target box. So they could go down a little bit more into the target box, and then you need to be ready. Because you need to have your watch list ready before all the altcoins enter the target box, because then it's going fast. So I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now, what altcoins are in a great buying opportunity. And I will start in this video with the low risk altcoins that has been showing strength since 2 years and has basically outperformed everything, including Bitcoin. So I'm going to start with that, and then I have to simply mention Superverse. If you look at Superverse, crazy, crazy coin, and I'm looking mainly at this count right now. So we have this clear input to the upside. And in this scenario, you would then need a look at, just like I showed here, at a double 1-2, which is very bullish, right? I know this coin came like from a 30 million market cap all the way to 700 million, which is absolutely crazy. And everyone thinks like, yeah, it did over 20x, so how much can it go? Really, but if you look at what Cardano did last cycle, it was at a $1 billion market cap and it went to 100 billion. So it still did 100x while being a $1 billion market cap project. And this right now sits at 700 million. And if this really becomes the center of gaming, just like Elio Trades says, because if you don't know, this is a project of Elio Trades, then this could absolutely crush it, really. In the gaming hype, this could be like the #1 gaming project you need to have in your portfolio. And the count looks beautiful. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2, we have a 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. I'm not saying it's going to 130. I think 10 is absolutely possible. And I mean, $10 from here is around a 10x with a $700 million market cap project. So what do you want more? And honestly, like you are not going to make a 10x with Bitcoin. You're not going to make a 10x with Ethereum. Also not with AVAX or Chainlink or Cardano or HBAR or XRP. So honestly, this is a great deal. So on the Binance chart, we actually hit the 0.5, which is very good. On KuCoin, we didn't yet, but I bought a lot in here. I bought a lot. I'm going to tell you, I added my positions here, I bought a little bit here, and now I added a lot right here, which I think is a great play, honestly. This retracement, for those who have the balls to buy, they will make it, you know? You have to have the balls. And honestly, this has been an outperformance. There isn't really made like a low low. Okay, we made a low low here, but it was just a sweep of liquidity. We didn't close below this low. We didn't close below it, right? So there's such huge bullishness in this chart. The moment I will get bearish on this chart is when we take out this low and close below it. But we are far from that, right? We are like it is top range. We are far from that. Honestly, if we get down to this green range again, this will be a great buying opportunity. But I doubt it. I don't think we will go down there because you can already see how aggressively this dump was bought. Like, look at this wick. People are aggressively buying this. So I think this is a great buying opportunity super right now. Another thing, AVAX, of course. If you don't like so much risk, but I don't think actually the super risk is so much risk. But I mean, AVAX is a $20 billion market cap, or I think right now 16 billion or something like that. Like it also shows a bullish count. Either it's a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC. In both cases, we are going to take out the high of 1, which we actually already did. But also in an ABC scenario, you need to count an impulse, which is not possible right now. Because you either have a 1, 2, 1, 2, or this is still part of a corrective structure, and then you're going to the upside. So in this case, we are actually set to take out all-time highs pretty easily, in my opinion, pretty easily. So from this price right now, that's still a 4x with a 20 billion or $16 billion market project, which is actually really good, right? So we rejected again from this huge, yeah, resistance line here, and we came pretty close to this pink or yeah purple support line. We didn't touch it quite, but this was a great buying opportunity, right? We went to this high again, to this level. Uh, Again, I didn't stack here up because I already have my bag, and I rather bought Superverse instead of AVAX because there's simply more upside to Superverse. But whoever wants like a pretty almost guaranteed 4x, that this is your time to buy. If we can lower DCA, 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 like this is clear. I mean, off the grid is coming to this a great catalyst for the crypto gaming game. This is so much going on. Avalanche is really the chain. I in a full alt season, this is going to be. I think this is going to bless $300 per AVAX coin easily. I think we could actually see that. So AVAX is my number 2 coin for the really low risk. Another one is Prime. I have checked at Prime. We have this LWave count here. Nice, 1, 2. Right now, this could be some kind of a diagonal to the upside, right? But even if it's not, and still part of an like A, B, C, W, X, and a sideways Y, that's also fine. Yeah, okay, then we are going to range a little bit more time to DCA, and then the repush happens because all-time highs are going to be taken out if this is a wave 1/A. In that case, I think we are at least going to $100 to the one-to-one extension, which is from here a 7x. Come on. Right. I think a sleeper here is Ronin. It's actually Ronin. If the gaming hub takes off, which it will, in my opinion, which it will, the question is only when, this will fly, really. This is also $700 million market project. Like, I mean, this is really the gaming chain. This is the gaming chain. There's no other better project than this. Whatever gaming has a little bit of hype this once. It cools off hard, but which is a good opportunity actually, because then when the next gaming hype starts, it runs hard, really hard. And now it had this really cooling phase and it is well ranging. It's really ranging right now, which is a good sign to accumulate, right? Here you didn't really know when it's going to stop because it was just a falling knife, but here you have this clear range, which I'm sticking up. Because the moment gaming takes off, I think we're going as well to the one-to-one extension, which from this point would be a 7x. Think Ronin, AVAX, Prime, Superverse, those are all safe, yeah, safe bets with great entries right now to DCA. So another project I'm looking at is Wider World. So Wider World had pretty good hype phase, and it is one of the stronger coins, definitely. Like, it lagged behind in this huge range. It came down pretty fast because it went up pretty fast. But right now it's showing real strength, right? We went to those levels again where most of the altcoins didn't, because this was a 2023 high or 2024 April, yes. Most altcoins didn't even reach that far. They didn't. So this is a pretty strong coin, in my opinion. Also, the game looks fantastic. This open world game is super hot. They have the AI agents built in, so they also have the AI narrative. And there's so much going on in Wild World right now. I think they're also having their own blockchain and coming soon. And we went to the 50% where I bought heavily. If you go lower, I'm stacking up more of. Example, like this is such a high volume level where most of the targets are being traded at a 618. I think this will be a great area to buy if we get there, but because same with Superverse, yeah, it's getting bought up pretty quickly, like you can see on this wick. But Wildwood is definitely one on my list. So another one, I mean, I mentioned this so often, Citify. By the way, if you were in the DeFi TGE launch from Citify, congrats, you made a 10x on that. So yeah, that's a pretty simple count to the upside, 5 waves, looking for wave 1/A. So target is at least this high, which is from this point on, yeah, 10x. What do you want more? I don't have to honestly say something more about that. It's only positive price action, and I mean, it's the blue chip launchpad. Launches are going to be hot. I mean, simply look at ChangeGPT. I mean, ChangeGPT only went this hard because of the Binance listing and because it was an AI project. I think we could see and we will see something with that with Cdify. So you miss ChangeGPT, don't miss Cdify. Honestly, don't miss Cdify. I have this, yeah, this trend line here, but I don't see it really as like a support trend line, but really as a liquidity trend line. So we could break it, sweep the liquidity, come back down, and go up, but I wouldn't bet on that. I would already start DCAing as long as we are still in this range. It's that simple. So now from the safer bets, I will go a little bit more down. So I have another one here, which is helium. I think helium is like, I don't really know too much about what helium is actually. I think it's a really old project or something like that from, yeah, long ago. I only, it only interests me because of the price action, not because of whatever it is or whatever it does, right? Because if we look at my counts, yes, exactly, we can count a pretty clean inputs to the upside, which always is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a wave 1/A. We had our wave 2 to the downside, and now we are seeing another 1, 2, right? Because inside your 1, 2, you need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the wave 3 in white. So if we then take a look at the lower degree one, and as well, we can count a pretty clean inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly what you want to see. In this case, we then have an ABC flat in the wave 2, right? WXY in wave A, ABC in wave B, and now we are seeing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you can have two possibilities. Either this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you have here a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. In this case, you would still need two more ranges. So the target area of your wave B of an expanding flat got hit like to the point exactly, and we are now entering the target box of your wave C of an expanding flat. So I would accumulate it because maybe it isn't an ABC flat, but a WXY if you want to call it somehow, right? And then you are actually looking at an ABC to the downside. So I would accumulate here, really, because in this case you would need to take out this high for this ABC and then this high for the bigger ABC if you are looking for bearishness actually. So even in the bear scenario, you are looking to take out at least this high, which from this point on is, yeah, almost a, yeah, 2.5x. So what actually from a risk to reward ratio here looks interesting for me is actually to take a trade, right? Not really buying the spot, but really to look for a leverage trade, because your validation of this whole scenario would then be to count, yeah, to take this low. Because the moment you take this low, you would then need to put this 1, 2, right? This white 2 needs then to come down here. which would complicate simply all of this price action to the downside, right? Then this would be your ABC and then WXABC, right? It would simply take too long in time. So the preferred scenario would still be not to take out this low and to come up in your wave to a 3/C. So something I'm interested in is what happens here? To maybe put your stop here down and then target here the one-to-one extension. And so here you have it. If you didn't target the one-to-one extension, like this could be an idea for me. But it's something you need to know about, risk management, all of that. Again, if you don't know what to do, how to trade, etc., join our Discord. They will have everything. So another one, Solgenic, I talked about this, I think long ago. Also on X, I posted about this scenario, and this looks pretty good. Pretty simple 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 3 4 5. That's what we are looking at. Bullishness, long. This would be, yeah, pretty much the invalidation coming below this order block. So if we touch this order block, I'm looking for heavy buy. I will spam the buy button. It's that simple. Like I got a position here along, I closed about here to take out this high because it was liquidity high, and if we come down lower, I will enter again. It's that simple. So now we're getting more to the riskier projects. So I have here my research coins. So one is Astra. I talked about Astra in my Discord channel, and I think this could be your 100x gem this cycle, really. Because this price, this chart looks pretty bullish and it shows strength, really strength. If you look at this from the lows, it went up with 23.2x, something like that. That's absolutely great. So we rejected from this resistance level, and I'm looking to come down into the support level to buy some of Astra. But really, Astra is a risky project. I think their team has been rebranded, so I'm not sure about that. So far, the project in itself, what they want to do is great. They want to make the security and KYCs and everything of that faster and more secure with AI, which is, I mean, we all need this in crypto. Come on, like, why is it only coming now, this project? If this succeeds, this is top notch, really, because this right now sits at, I think it is under 5 million, or if I'm remembering right, it could, yeah, under 5 million, something like that. This could be huge. Also, you can kind of count here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I wouldn't, yeah, be so sure about that because this is a 5 million or under $5 million project. So counting LED waves on that doesn't make too much sense. But again, it's a nice confluence. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, your wave 2 would then, yeah, at the best case, not finished because this low was made before the point 382, which sits right here, right? So this would be interesting, seeing a 3-wave move coming into this support, and then we could go. So I'm buying here if we get down here. It's that simple. This is what I'm looking at. Now another thing is Moon Tropica. Moon Tropica also crazy hype, crazy good one when gaming took off. We have this trend line which I'm looking at as a liquidity trend line. So I'm looking to sweep this liquidity trend line, maybe touch the 0.5, which we haven't yet, or even the 618, but I don't think we will come that far down because the community of Moonshapper is pretty strong and no one is really selling too hard. But this 3-wave move looks attractive to me to buy this, honestly. Now, Creo Engine, also, I remember this Creo Engine hype, it was crazy. Everyone was screaming at Creo Engine because what the, this was so crazy. Yeah, look at this, 15,000%. And right now, like, people are not even mentioning it. They are simply fading. I don't understand. Like, this is a pretty clear count, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being a wave 1. ABC to the downside in a wave 2 or a wave W in an X and a Y. So Creo Engine, I'm looking to get in this target box, right? We have this little order block, and this is the path range of the lower degree wave 4, so I'm looking at this really. Again, we had a trend line looking at liquidity, see liquidity come down, take the low, and come up. Or this possibly already is a wave 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it looks, I mean, you can count it as a diagonal here, right? It is possible. But the moment we touch it is 886, we are looking for more downside. And let's see if it actually hit. No, we're still, yeah, we're not too far from the 886. So the moment we touch it, I'm looking to take out this low. Another one, where do I have it, is Nakamoto Games. So if we take a look at, not here, yeah, like Nakamoto Games has been a crazy good project, crazy strong. And it's not fair to say that Nakamoto Games is a high risk project because it's not. It's really a low risk project. From the lows after the FTX crash, this has done nothing but outperform. And right now where gaming is simply not performing, it's cooling off just like any other crypto game. It's simple. Again, like Creo Engine, like Moonshapper, trendline liquidity, I'm looking to take out this low at least. And we have Fibonacci confluences at this range. And we have this support level right here with this breaker block and this range. So I'm looking, yeah, at this box right now, and I will enter there again. I have my positions already in case this is simply going up, but I'm adding here. This is what I'm looking at. So this was the project I'm looking at right now to enter. I think there are other great projects. For example, Wag Me Games. If we go into this range, great buying opportunity, or playable games sitting at this range lows, got rejected right here, bullish candle. This great entry if you want to buy this, but I think right now you simply need to stick with the strong winners, right? At this time of the market, we could expect a big correction in Bitcoin. So being in the higher caps or in the strong projects, there's not really much downside, but very much upside when the market turns around, right? Because you never know when the hype phase for those lower caps are going to happen, but eventually it will. So I have my positions in playable, like I have my positions Domi Online. I have all of that. I have a position in S-World. I have a position in Wagme. But right now you want to stick with the winners. It's that simple. So that's lesson for today. Subscribe if you like this content. Join our Discord channel, right? We are smashing it here. Great analysis of everyone smashed profits yesterday. Be there and learn together. Bye bye.